Oh, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Monday night live stream. How is everybody doing? Oh, the comments are already coming in, which is great news. But yes, we are back live Monday. It's a big week. It's race week, people. But yes, as we wait for people to join us, if you're already here, get your questions and comments in. We may have a special guest tonight from the finish line at the Boston Marathon. I'm just pre-warning you. So I don't know where the show's going to go, but get your comments and questions in now, and we'll answer them before or after we may head to Boston. Not sure. So I don't know what's going to happen tonight. As always, if you are listening to this as a podcast, thank you very much. A lot of you listen to this as a podcast now, which is pretty cool. And if you are new for the first time listening to this, it's an opportunity for you guys to answer me questions, whether it's about shoes or you've got coaching questions or whatever, or you just want to hang out. Yeah. And if you've ever got a question, and you can't make the live, then, drop an email in hello@fordyruns.com and we'll answer it. But yeah, just on the shoe side of things, just think about it as a running store that you're going to ask for some help and that kind of thing. Thank you, Gary. On the channel this week, slowing things down as you'd expect, because I've got a little 26.2 mile run at the weekend, but we do have a very good shoe coming this week for you. I've got a good review on that. And I've actually got another shoe that will come out the following week, because I will edit that at some point, film and edit that, sorry. And that will come out as well. So yeah, we've got that coming your way. And we've also got a good video on Sunday about volunteering. So watch out for that on the channel whilst I run around London for 26.2 miles. Again, thank you very much to everybody who is joining us. Get your questions in. We may head over to Boston at some point, just to pre-warn you. And I'm not sure what will happen if we do, but get your questions in, whether it's about London Marathon, whether you want to, I don't know, maybe you just ran Manchester and you want some advice on what to do next, that kind of thing. Yeah, just let me know and we'll go from there. Yes, shoes wise, it's quieting down a lot. Expecting some stuff in from Saucony, few bits and bobs here and there, but in general, it's like the quiet time of year, which is not a bad thing, in particularly when we've got other things to focus in on. Myself actually saying that today I put down, I had to send something to somebody about sort of what I'm up to after London. I realized, oh, Jesus Christ, I've got a lot of races coming. So, yeah, despite me thinking I might slow down, get a bit of time, do a bit of fishing, a bit more decorating, that sort of thing, I'm like, no, looks like I'm going to be busy all the way through to New York, which ain't a bad thing. But yeah. So, yeah, so that's that. I'm already seeing some questions and comments coming in the chat. So, great. Thank you very much. So, jump in there and let me know. Just see the beat. Yeah, so today I started the beat. Oh, by the way, actually, thank you, by the way, for everybody who's watched Chasing Dreams. The sort of, is it the penultimate? No, because we'll have the race and then the debrief. But yeah, the sort of ending of the series is coming to an end. And again, a lot of positive feedback. So thank you. It seems to have resonated. Whether we do another series for Amsterdam, New York, you tell me. I'll be interested to know what you're thinking about that. But I'll probably, we had to be, I just mentioned, we're heading over to Boston, hopefully, shortly. But yeah, I will see if we carry on with doing the series like that. I'd be interested to know if you've got any feedback on whether you think it's worked out well, better, worse, that kind of thing. Always good to hear feedback. Just seeing that, look, PB at the Hobart Marathon. I loved Hobart when I was there. Really enjoyed Hobart. It's a cracking place. It was. Yeah, really, really cool. Hang on, just sending a message to somebody. But yeah, no, it was really cool place to be. But again, yeah, thanks again for joining me. Let's dive in, as I said, because if we're going to head over to Boston, may or may not, we will deal with that when we do. So let's just say hello to everybody. Thank you very much. Because I get your questions, comments, shoes, London Marathon questions, whatever you want to talk about. If you are running London, I would say this week, I mentioned it. I put a reel out actually on whatever it was. And this week's all about you. Take care of yourself. Be selfish. Get yourself to bed early. Do the least amount possible, in reason. You still want to be active, but you know what I'm saying. And be kind to yourself. You're gonna have ups, you're gonna have downs. There's gonna be moments where you're feeling really calm. There's gonna be moments when you're feeling like, shit, I don't want to do this. I've got no chance, and all this negative stuff. And you're gonna be all over the place. It's totally fine. It's totally normal. Believe in the process. Believe in what you're training. Believe in what you've done, and you'll be absolutely fine. Honestly, just go through the motions. Pack your bags. Get your kit ready. Get yourself to the expo. Plan your travel. Think about your strategy for the day, the start line. All that kind of stuff is what you need to be doing this week. And say, most important than anything else, looking after yourself physically and mentally. All right. But you're going to be just fine. Okay. Let's dive into some questions. Okay. Evening, Chris. Happy Bunny tonight. Have it secured. Hey, there we go. He's back. Ian's back. He's going to Manchester. That draw, is it the draw? Or whatever they call it, opens tomorrow. Let us know in the comments if you're going into for Manchester next year. Looks a good run. Evening. Thank you, Gary. FORDY, are you going for a time on Sunday? My wife and 10-year-old will be near the FORDY cheer station bringing the noise. I'm Blue Wave 10 chasing sub 4:15. Good luck, Chris Smith. I am. I'm looking to run my fastest London marathon. So we shall see what happens. I'm not fussed either way. I'm just interested to see what comes out the other end. Evening, Mick. Hope you're well. Marathon nerves kicking in. Any tips? Well, I think I just gave a few actually, Mick, by pure chance. But yeah, just again, you've done the work, mate. So don't overthink it. I think we can get in our own way. What day are you going down to the expo, Mickey boy? Let me know. I know there's tube strikes and things messing everything up. Okay. Evening, FORDY. Best of luck for Sunday. I know you will do amazing. Thank you. Actually, that's a good point. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do a live on Monday. What do you think, guys? You tell me. Do we need to do a live next Monday after the marathon? You tell me. So 2 questions. Carry on with do a new series when we get going on with Chasing Dreams. Went for the Amsterdam training. And do we do a live on Monday? Okay, right. Evening for you. Best of luck. I've got a ballot place for Chicago and was thinking just me on my solo trip. Now the wife wants to come bring the 2 kids. That's going to be an expensive trip. That Chicago's just amazing. Watch my video from Chicago, but not the race one. The bit of all the other cool stuff we've done. It's such a great. I really had a good time out there. It was a good job. Yeah, the beetroot. Anybody else on beetroot? Oh, I know. Yeah, the old Boston. I tell you, I had to switch off of social media this week because such major FOMO of Boston. It really does. It just looks amazing. I was having some teas. Obviously, trying to hydrate more than ever this week. Look after myself. Early to bed. Extra carbs. I'll increase my carbs significantly from Wednesday. We're doing all that sort of stuff. I ran today. I was going to run tomorrow, but I think I'll rest it. Expo on Wednesday, run again Thursday, and then I'll probably do part one on Saturday. But yeah, that's it. But again, if you've got any questions about London Marathon, whatever you want to know, stick it in the comments. I will answer it, okay? Or if you've got a shoe question, coaching question, drop it in. If you're interested in coaching, maybe you've just done a block, and you want coaching for going forward, drop an email, hello@fordyrounds.com. It's important you do it like sooner rather than later, all right? Okay. Evening, I used your 20-mile podcast at mile 20 in Manchester yesterday. It was brilliant. Inspiring, really helped me through the tough mode. Thanks, FORDY. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I did a podcast, an episode, and it's, maybe I should try and find it, but it's basically motivation at mile 20. And it's, David will tell you, it's a real thing to give you a bit of a kick up the arse at mile 20. I think you can find it on Spotify. I ain't got time to find it now. But go and search it out. If you're doing London, you might not be able to hear it at mile 20, but it's worth loading it. Hang on. Oh, hang on. We might be. Have we got? We might have somebody from Boston on the line. Hang on a sec. Let's see if he's there. I'm going to try and bring him in. I can hear him, but I can't see. Oh, there he is. Can you hear us, bruv?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
It's not a particularly great line, I have to say. We probably should have checked this really before we came online. But Hayden is literally on
Yeah, I
the
can hear
finish
you. Can
line.
you hear me?
Yeah, but it's like talking to somebody on the other side of the... Oh, he is. Yeah, it's not a particularly great line, bruv. Give me a call back and we'll see how we get on because you can't really hear you. Just hear cheering and that lot. So Hayden's on the Boston finish line, literally on the Boston finish line. And it was the idea. What he messaged me and said, "Fordy, shall I come on and show you what's going on, just to give me even more FOMO?" Funny, I was just talking about that. And I said, "Yeah, it's a brilliant idea." But I'm guessing the like anyone who's doing London Marathon is going to know that when you finish, you're going to have no service. So I don't know whether we'll get him back, but we'll try maybe once more, and then we'll carry on. Terrible reception. Try again. If it don't work, it don't work. But it was a good idea while we thought about it, because it was kind of cool. He messaged me and he was like, oh, "Look at this, Fordy, and there's all these people coming down." I was like, "I just want to get there and do it." You know what I mean? It looks so cool. I don't know if everybody else has seen all the stuff on Instagram and all that this week and just have major FOMO. Okay. Kerry, I'm searching for the right half marathon shoe. I run 2:10 to 2:15 half. Splashed out on the SCLE, worn them twice. Short run, slightly sore knee. 11 run. So, I wouldn't wear. You're saying about wearing the Evo SL. I would. I mean, the knees probably coming more from a weakness in your legs. I don't know if you do much strength work, but that's probably more what that is than the shoe. To be honest with you, that's probably showing up a weakness that you've got. So you do need to invest in some strength work. The shoe's not going to fix that, but you do need a shoe, obviously, that works with you. I'd be interested to know what you run. I like the Evo SL. So are you somebody who likes a softer shoe? Because it sounds like it. But if you want carbon, then go for the Rocket X3. It's a good chat, but work on some of that strength work. There we go. Jason's talking about Hobart. Just hit his marathon PB, 3:26. Blimey. Is that a hilly one, by the way? Be interested to know. Thanks for all the questions, by the way. Thanks for joining me. Get more in if you want to know about London or whatever. Want to say a big thanks for your video on pacing. Yeah, if you've not seen it, guys, if you're running London, I've done a video on pacing. Check that out. And also like a big tips video on London. I wanted to say a big thanks for your video on pacing. Follow the advice at Newport Marathon. Easy discipline start. Hold the middle and push from 20. And he ran a PB over the moon. Well done, brother. Yeah, there's a lot to be said for getting your pacing right on race day. Okay. You need to make sure that you get it. Oh, look, he's back. Should we switch over to Boston, people? Are you there, brother?
I am here. Is that better?
That's a bit better. Yeah. I mean, we'll go with it and see what happens. So if anybody's got a question for Hayden, he's in Boston. He's not running it, obviously. But what's it like over there, bruv?
Oh, it's just electric, mate. You know what marathons are like. It's emotional. We're by the finish line. Some of the people you see running the stories, people with cramp that are pulling up, and it's just an atmosphere that you can't describe to anyone else. But they say running's emotional, but when it comes to marathons, it's just something else. Watching is just, it just takes your breath away, mate. It's something else.
I was saying that I had major FOMO. I've almost turned social media off this week because just Boston looks so unbelievable. Would you say it's just like on another level versus some of the other majors in terms of like the weekend?
I think so. I think because Boston isn't as big as what you think it is. It's a smaller town. So when it comes to your majors like London, like Berlin, New York, there's such big places. Boston's not that big, so it seems everyone is concentrated in this little town. And so everywhere you look, it's just about running. There's just people running everywhere. Every shop selling running bits. Everything about running is just here in Boston in one weekend. So I think that's why you get that feeling that it's all about that. And that's where the hype comes from, definitely.
All right, for our shoe geeks, last question before we let you get back to the finish line. What have you seen most people wearing?
And this is really strange. Honestly, there's one shoe that dominates the whole race that I've seen today. I would say as much as 40, maybe even 50%. And that, stupidly enough, is the Alpha Fly 3. Dominating it, totally.
Alpha Fly 3, not the Adidas or the ASIC shoes. The Alpha Fly 3 still.
Still the Alpha. I think the Americans have this big affiliation with Nike, and they want to keep that, and they're loyal to the brand. Honestly, Alpha Fly 3, all sorts of different colours, but they dominate out there. I've seen quite a few. The Metaspeed, there's a lot of them, but literally, honestly, predominantly the Alpha Fly 3 dominating stuff, definitely.
Wow. All right, bruv. Look, thanks for dialing in. Get back to the finish line. Support the runners as they go over. And I don't want to hear from you anymore. I've got enough FOMO going on as it is. But thanks a lot, bruv. We'll see you soon, yeah?
See you later, mate. Take care. See you later.
And like that, he's flying back, right? From there to go to the cheer station, London. If you're running the London Marathon, our cheer station's at mile 18. Make sure you go and say hello. They'll be cheering all of you on, not necessarily from the club, but yeah, it's funny, you know, with the old Alpha Fly 3. I don't know, and I will come to your questions, yeah. So keep coming with the questions. We will answer whether it's London Marathon related or whatever. But I ran the London Landmarks the other day, and again, the amount of people in the Alpha Fly 3 was unbelievable. Yeah, and they're so damn noisy. That was the big takeaway. Right. Back to it. James, evening all. Have to say, very surprised how well run the Manchester Marathon was, and the energy around the sport. The 40 cheer squad and the volunteers were great. Thank you very much, James. Yeah, I have to say, from when I was up at the Manchester Marathon, I thought it was extremely well organised. That was a few years ago. I think it's getting better and better with every year. I'd love to see it in October. I keep banging on about that. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'd love to see it in October. But yeah, I'm serious. I'm contemplating next year. If I could get Tokyo, then I'd probably go and run Manchester. You know, so that would be my dream sort of spring next year, really, because this London Marathon 2-day thing, I'm not convinced. Sounds like it's going to go ahead based on what we saw on the Manchester Marathon website. So I don't know. I think it devalues the London Marathon a bit. I appreciate it gives more people a chance to run it. But I don't know. It's a world marathon major. Why would you start playing around with it? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't see Boston Marathon run it over 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, let's see what happens there. But yeah, so that's what I'm sort of thinking for next year. But yeah, so back to your point about Manchester Marathon, it looked very, very well organised. If money wasn't an issue, best daily, Vomero Plus or Super Blast 3. Super Blast 3 is a daily, yeah. It's mental that we're thinking of the Super Blast as a daily trainer, really. It's, you know, it was always that super marathon shoe, super long distance half marathons, a marathon shoe. And now they've created it to be a daily trainer, which I think devalues it in the eyes of, you know, me, because I held it in such high regard. But yeah, it's a fantastic shoe as a daily shoe, but it's 200 quid, which is too much money to spend on a daily trainer in my mind. So the Vomero Plus, but no budget, Super Blast 3. Mark, hi Chris. I ran the Guernsey Marathon. I bet that wasn't flat. Yesterday in the Saucony Pro 4. Fantastic event in perfect weather conditions. Good luck for Sunday, mate. Well done. Thank you very much. So, Dolphin Elite 3. Hi, FORDY. I'm running London for the first time. I'm in Pink Wave 3. Have you ever started from Pink? I'm starting from Pink this year. All the info I can find is on Blue. Yeah, basically, for the Pink start, you need to go to Maze Hill. I'm getting a train from Cannon Street. You need to go to Maze Hill and get up. It's about a 15, 20-minute walk. It's a small pen. It used to be what they called the Green Start a few years ago, but then they changed that because they wanted to be all like sustainable and all this sort of stuff. And it used to be the old Green Start. So it's a smaller pen. There's obviously plenty of toilets. It's a little bit more chilled out. It's not as small as Yellow. And then you come out and then you end up basically on the Blue route. That's pretty much it. So you'll do, although apparently they're flattening these speed bumps, you'll do the Blue route and then you'll meet Red down at 3. So yeah, it's quite a chilled out affair. It's a lot smaller. It's a little bit less hectic. So I think you'll enjoy it. I don't know what wave I'm in, but I'll probably see you up there on Sunday. So yeah, don't worry about it. Just relax. Any news on the Puma Forever Run 3? As any views or news as debating Structure Plus now or waiting? As I really like the Forever Run 2. I'm a big fan of the Structure Plus, but I have a shoe, a mild stability shoe, which I'm really liking. And that video won't come out for a while because I need to get a few more runs in them this week. So yeah, I think that shoe is probably better than both of those. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love both of those shoes. I prefer probably the Structure Plus over the Forever Run 2 now. But yeah, this shoe I've got as a mild stability shoe is excellent. It really is. And it's one of you guys who recommended it. Evening, Chris. Definitely do another series of Chasing Dreams. Thought the series building up to London is excellent. Okay, that's good advice. Thank you. What's the weather like in London? It's cold but nice. Bit windy today, but yeah, I was out in a t-shirt today and a sort of lightweight gilet. It was all right. Answered that one. Evening, FORDY. Sent it over to you in the week. But Deviate Elite 4 for £155 with your Start Fitness code is a good shout. Okay, well done. Love the Deviate Nitro Elite 4. Good luck. This from Hadsby. I know you'll be in the zone in the pen. Happy to catch up before the race if you want company, although I'm Red Start, knowing how these clubs start on how I could be in the pen. Yes, thank you very much, Hads. No, I am on my own, but I'm okay with that. But thank you for the offer. Appreciate it. I'm going to sort of hunker down from about. Well, once I get the expo done, I'll be sort of getting into my own sort of world, if that makes any sense. Moving on. Chris, loved the last Chasing Dreams episode, but if you ever come to New Jersey, I take you out for a real fishing trip. Good luck in London next weekend. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's funnily enough, my cousins who live out in Long Island, they fish in down that sort of way, New Jersey. Yeah, I'd love to go out there fishing. Also, shout out to Run for Wales. Newport Marathon was excellent. Stunning route around Newport. Super flat, fast. Great organisation. Yeah, it's, you know what? I heard that the Newport Marathon looks a flat, fast course. Could probably shout for a BQ, Hayden said. And if you missed it, we just had him on. He was over in Boston. But yeah, I think Newport could be a good shout. If you're looking to run a time, maybe I'll go there instead of Manchester. Not a bad shout. Running London, I've got a grade 1 calf strain at the start of my peak week, which meant I missed 2 big long runs. Do I need to adjust my goal pace after missing these key sessions? Yeah, I think, Sam, you said you're running your first London. I think you need to just get round, take it easy, start super easy, build into the race, and just find a really nice rhythm that's controlled and super, super, super easy up until 20 miles. You don't want to be going off and trying to run this pace at that pace, particularly because you've got maybe some niggles from a calf strain. I would be respecting the distance and I would have no interest in running a time. Your sole purpose on Sunday is to get round and have a good time. It's your first, so just enjoy it. Absolutely pointless trying to chase the time down on your first London Marathon. A bit late. Just want to say good luck. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate the support. James, I'm looking forward to Sunday. I last ran the marathon 27 years ago. I've done every run set on the Cooper app, so the hard work is done, and now it's time to trust the plan. Yeah, exactly. Trust the plan. That's all you can do. Mick, high 40 out of the two, Kayano 32 and Nike for Mero Plus. Two totally different shoes. You've got the Kayano, which is a heavy stability shoe, and the Vomero Plus, which is a high stack daily trainer. Two totally different shoes. If you're looking at really a comparison, not really even a comparison, but you would probably go ASICS Kayano 32 and Structure Plus from Nike, because that's mild support, but it's not got the support that Kayano's got. But I would go structure over the Kayano, because the Kayano's a bit of a brick. Evening 40, predict you'll do 3:15. Thanks for adding pressure. Anders, no, I'm joking. This is my biggest week of training, going to Riga Marathon 4 weeks. Good luck. Thank you very much. I won't be running 3:15. I can tell you that now. I won't be going out to run 3:15. But I really appreciate the confidence in my ability. But I won't be looking to run 3:15 in London. That's one thing I won't be doing, because that will be a 17-minute PB, which is too much to try and do. You have to respect the course, respect the training, respect the distance. And with a marathon distance, you need to chip away, play the long game. Don't rush in and try and, keep smashing out PBs and this and that. Just keep looking to chip. And the more you build the foundation and all the work you're doing in the gym and all that sort of stuff, it will then really build momentum, and then it starts like a crescendo. But I'm not there yet. So, but I appreciate the support, really do. But I won't be running 3:15. Gary's down here to do the reverse London. Yeah. My nerves have really kicked in for Blackpool half on Sunday, opposite end of the country. First ever. Well, good luck, Lisa. Take your time. Again, all you're looking to do is get round. That's all we're looking to do, is just get round. So enjoy it. Find a pace that feels super comfortable. Doesn't matter what that is. And just tick it off. Tick the miles off and get yourself round. Jay Carter's new to the channel. Thanks very much, Jay. Hopefully you've subscribed. Return to run it this year at the age of 56. You've helped inspire me to enter the Stuttgart half marathon in Germany. Brilliant. Love Stuttgart. Training going well. Thanks, Fordy. Yeah, I Stuttgart half marathon. I fancy to do that, actually. Yeah, went to Stuttgart a lot of times. But yeah, thanks very much for finding the channel and watching the vids. I appreciate that. Chow Moog, apologies if I pronounced that wrong. 40 ran my first marathon in Manchester. I only started running 12 months ago. I've got knee swelling in the medial area, normal. At what point do I need to think about going there? Listen, if you're in that much pain, yes, you should get it checked out. It might surprise you, I'm not a doctor, but congratulations. Yes, some swelling and pain is kind of expected, but if you're in pain, go and see the doctor. They're calling this year's race the weather and atmosphere fast Boston. Ooh, could be. Hadsby's looking to negative split London. Recent half 1:37. Duane for my Garmin time was preparing for 3:50, as looking like it may be warm. I don't know what you've trained at Hadsby. I've got, just because your Garmin time. I mean, if I trained at my Garmin time, then great, but I've not trained at my Garmin time. I paid no interest to it because it's usually pretty wrong. I've trained for a certain level, so that's what I expect to be around then. So, and a 1:37 half, but what was the half? What was you trying to run? It's a lot in there, mate. I might sound a bit of a squirt, but it's not. There's a lot more information. What I would say is the way to run London is to negative split it 100%. 100%. Just don't overcook it. Okay, love the channel. Thank you very much. I usually only spend about £50 on trainers, but I have £100 Adidas voucher. Should I treat myself to the Evo SL or stick to my... No, go and get the Evo SL. Definitely. Hi, Fordy. I'm running Endure 24 this year. I'm thinking of taking maybe 3 or 4 different pairs of shoes to swap through. Should I take shoes with different drops or perhaps different foams? When I did something along them lines, I used different shoes. I used one that was a bit softer, and I used a sort of faster shoe, and then I had a sort of, normal one in the middle. So something a bit lighter, a bit quicker, something a little bit sort of softer and more absorbing, and then something in the middle. It ain't a bad shout. But all I would say is train using rotating them. For anyone doing London for the first time, Mile 18 is the best cheer squad. It's true. Mile 18 is the best cheer squad. Look left for the cheer squad. Jay Carter is rotating Boston 12s with Evo SLs. Good mix. Yep. I had to get half a size bigger in the Evo SL. Yep. Found my Yeah. Go on your US size for Adidas shoes. But yeah, good combo. Good combo. Andreas, I ran my half marathon in the Puma Deviate Elite 3 and loved them. No issues. Do you think I can run a full marathon in them, or should I try and find them also? I would go with the Elite 4. It's a more stable shoe. Definitely. Any tips how to find or test a shoe without much issues? No, no, not really. They're a bit funny with stuff, aren't they? Yeah, I'm not really. Unless you go to a running store, and maybe Puma have got like a running. I know they've got one in London, whether you can try them out there. I know it's not. It's easy to say that, but yeah, maybe try and find a store. Okay, what's this one? Good luck with London. I've run Paris last weekend. It was so much fun. It did look fun, other than the water. Now looking for a carbon for next time. Metaspeed Tokyo or Adidas Pro 4. What's your opinion? Funny enough, I saw a pair of Adidas Pro 4s in Adidas outlet store for £110. I'd probably go with the Metaspeed Tokyo, although I run a PB in the Pro 4. I'd go with the Metaspeed. He's going for A6U Gearys. Carl, he's a proud dad. Ran a 4.2 mile race with my two sons. For the first mile, we were 1, 2, and 3. They finished second. Brilliant. Well done. We like to see stuff like that on here. Okay. I am 4 weeks out from my first half marathon in 10 years. I did a long run yesterday, 19 kilometers. Is that too much too soon? Yes. You got to be careful with running, and when you start out, it all seems very easy, and yeah, you can go quicker, and you can build this distance really quick, but it comes around and bites you in the bum. You need to build slowly, run slowly, take your time. I don't understand why everyone's rushing to do everything, rushing to get 6 stars, rushing to go all around the world, rushing to go and do this marathon, rushing to go and do this marathon, and just relax, take your time, and it will come to you. And it's the same, with your training. Just build slowly, build mileage carefully, build pace carefully. In the gym, build weight slowly. It's the same thing. Just take your damn time. All right. Otherwise, you just end up getting injured. And who wants that? After a 2 shoe rotation, I have just filmed a brilliant video for you that's coming out in several weeks. As a heavy runner with wide feet. So wide feet, you need to go something New Balance, something I'm guessing. Glide Ride Max 2. Good shout. And something faster, that's a bit wider. There's not many out there. I'm just gonna say Puma Deviate Nitro Elite, but that's just the worst shoe ever with a wide foot. Yeah, maybe have a look at the New Balance shoes. The SC Trainer comes up a little bit wider. Could be worth having a look at. Okay, had to be, yeah. Okay. Just go out there and enjoy it, mate. Don't kill yourself. It's just absolutely pointless. Just negative split's the right way of looking at it, but just think about sensibly about where you're at with your training and what you've been running. You've got to be with the London Marathon. You've got to be well, with any marathon, you've got to be sensible at the start. Okay. So look, anybody who's running London at the weekend, good luck. Like I said, I'm in the pink wave, going to Expo on Wednesday. I mentioned it earlier. Next few days, take care of yourself. Be selfish. Think about you. Think about the choices you're making. You're going to have ups and downs this week. Take it on board. Absorb it. You can't do anything about your training. Don't overthink like Hasbee's doing your strategy. Keep it simple. Make sure that you respect the first 3 miles. Find that rhythm. Find that pace in which you're super comfortable for the start and build into the race. The London Marathon sets up well for a negative split. Anybody running their first London Marathon, don't go be out there and chasing times. Just get round, enjoy it. Enjoy the moments on course that you'll never forget. Don't be chasing times. Just enjoy London Marathon if it's your first. All right. If you are going after a time, respect the conditions, respect other runners, thank the volunteers. We've got volunteers out in the baggage lorries, I think. So make sure you're nice to them. If you're feeling nervous or feeling anxious, go and talk to one of the volunteers in the start pens. They're super nice. They're just runners like you. And they're amazing people. So, be nice to them as well. But ultimately, just be safe and look after yourself. Believe in your training. Go onto the start line and just remember you've done the training. All right. And that's it. And the rest of it you can't control. But say just respect the course. Respect is a marathon. In the world we live in today, I don't think the marathon is respected as it should be. There's a lot of people going out there. I've seen it today from Manchester. Everybody's going, I blew up at Manchester. Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. It's because, they haven't respected it. So give it the respect it deserves. It's a bloody long way. It's a hard, hard thing to do, is running a marathon. If you do respect it, she'll respect you back. All right. So, yes, be safe out there. That's the most important thing I can tell all of you, and enjoy it. You're meant to enjoy these things. That's the whole point of it. All right. Good luck. I will see some of you on Wednesday, I guess, at the expo, and I shall see some of you on Sunday. If you do see me, just smile, but leave me alone because I will be in my own world. Buzz is off. See you, Buzz. He loves to make an appearance. Look, see, there he is. So, yeah, guys, we'll see you back live maybe on next Monday. I'm not 100% sure, but whatever happens, good luck to all of you on Sunday.